Good morning, folks, and welcome to, or is it afternoon? No, it's afternoon. Ignore me. Welcome to Vinyl Reveals episode number 20, a mini episode. Well, say mini, probably still drag on, but bear with me. And episode 20, we made it to episode 20. And this episode is entitled Nobby, one of the good guys, and that is because that is in honour of my girlfriend Sharon. Her husband passed away 12 years ago to the day of cancer. His name was Neil Boland, so that's in memory of Neil. And well done, Sharon and Finn. You've done a great job of bringing Finn up all on your own, and now you've kind of stuck with me. But yeah, nice shout out to Neil there. He was into his indie music and supporting Man United. But there you go. So shout out to Neil. He sadly passed away 12 years ago today. So Neil Boland. This is in honour of Neil. Episode 20. So let's get into that. A little bit of intro music there is by a band called Lavender Blush. And they are from San Francisco in the USA. And they were formed in 2016. Kind of noise pop, sort of dream pop, shoegaze kind of feel. Really good. Only just sort of heard of those the other day, last week. And they had an album out last year called The Garden of Inescapable Pleasure. Quite like that. Good title. And that track was I'm in Love. So yeah, that was good. Check those guys out. Really, really good album that is. Lavender Blush. The album is called The Garden of Inescapable Pleasure. So there you go, that's that sorted. So we'll get on to today's quick vinyl reveal. And this has kind of jumped the queue a little bit while I get it in. And it only came this week, the other day. And I sort of had to open it up to make sure what it was. And it got slightly delayed. I think the original, the single came out about July, maybe, last year. And this is the first time this band have put a record onto vinyl. So, but it got delayed because of the print, obviously, COVID and all this, and everything got put back. I think they had some issues with maybe whoever was distributing it or making it, whatever. But anyway, they've turned it around. Sent the guys a message the other day, a couple of weeks back, just to see where it was. And they got back to me straight away and said it's on the way. So that was really good. Well done, guys. Coming back to me. So let's reveal it and let you know what it is. As I say, I haven't got the spot. I should have. I'm completely ill prepared today. Thought I'd got everything sorted and I haven't even got my glasses. I'm searching for them everywhere now. I'm trying to look for them. Look around for them. Never mind. We'll get there. Oh, found. I can see them. There with me. Found the bloody things. There you go. Right, today's vinyl reveal is bear with me a second. Single by, I've got a CD there, the band The Novus, Novus, and these guys are from Birmingham. This single is Man on the Bridge, and on the B-side, Castaway. It's a demo. Possibly, well, this might be the actual. I think it was a demo on Spotify. So yeah, this is a nice little 7-inch single, and it's been signed by the guys, which is really cool. Now I'm not 100% sure what the names of the guys are. I've been trying to find it. It might tell you in here somewhere. Actually, I think it does. It tells you on the back, so we'll get to that in a minute. And yeah, we've got this cover. It's quite nice. Nice black and white shot of the guys. This guy here has got his got a Union Jack draped over him, which kind of reminds me of the Who cover. Is it The Kids Are Alright album that accompanied the Who film? And they're all sat there kind of on the floor and their Union Jacks draped over them. Kind of reminds me of that, which is quite cool. I really like that shot. Really well executed and framed and juxtaposed with the guys looking up at the main. I think the main thing is called Connor. Don't shoot me if it's wrong, but this guy's got a real presence about him. Anyway, so that's that. Let's get on to the back. And we've got some more images there of the guys together, separate and apart. I think this is Connor. A series of negatives there with Connor. It's like he's mushing, throwing his head around, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. That's really nice. Nice photography. Looks like that's a live shot there. Intermingled, there's a reverse negative there. So you've got a bit of everything there now, but very interesting. Nice photography that is. And if it tells you who the photographer is. And on the back, written and recorded by the Novus, who are, by the looks of it, Thomas Rhodes, Tyler Challenger, Connor Hill, Ewan Woodman. Ewan Woodman's the drummer. Quite sure about the breakdown of the other guys, apart from I think Connor's the singer, but don't quote me on that. It's produced by Gavin Monaghan and Liam Radburn at Magic Garden Studio, and the photography here is by Max Baker Graham for ASO magazine, or is that ASBO? ASBO magazine. Interesting. Copyright the Novus. Exclusively pressed for Flying Vinyl. So Flying Vinyl, the record label, perhaps. And there you go, that's quite nice. Let's get into this. See what we've got. Pop that there. Nice to have a signed vinyl, their first piece of vinyl, which is cool. Just a plain white envelope there in the sleeve. That's nice and simple. We've got Man on the Bridge, which is the A side. Black and white, half and half there on the inner. JTN. What that stands for. Nothing too fancy on the runoff apart from the catalogue number. And on the other side, Castaway, the B side, the Novus again. You've got this font they use, it sort of bleeds into one another, which is quite nice. So quite like that, nice and simple, nothing too crazy about that. I might as well just wait. I don't really know why I'm doing this. Maybe all 7-inch singles are the same weight, pretty much. Be interesting to find out. We shall see. We'll do a few more of these. That's like 50 grams. 50 grams of 7-inch, which is good enough for me. All good stuff. Let's pop that back in there out the way, and I'll talk to you about these guys. And yeah, they've sent me a CD there as well, which is pretty cool. That's got a third song on it called PMF. That's pretty cool. Same images. Yeah, Castaway number 2, Castaway Lockdown Demo, and 3 PMF. Single Man on the Bridge. A quick look. Pretty straightforward CD. Yeah, songwriters Thomas Rhodes, Tyler Challenger, Connor Hill, Ewan Woodman, Alex Turner. Track 1 only, Alex Turner. Interesting. Okay. And yeah, the guys are on Facebook, got a good Facebook presence, which is cool. I'll talk to you about these guys a little bit. I mean, the lead singer, he's got this kind of Robert Smith, Miles Hunt kind of Ozzy Osbourne kind of mashup persona, possibly. I mean, I've seen these guys, was it kind of tail end of summer, early autumn? They did a live stream from Coventry, and really enjoyed that. Lasted about half an hour, did about 6 songs, something like that, and really good. And they come out, they've got strung, they're very powerful, and yeah, they're really good. There's some good stuff. going on. Kind of a Blinders, Arctic Monkeys a little bit, some of it feel to it. Rocky, rocky edge thumping, psychedelia as well in there. Contemporary post-punk, really, art rock maybe a little bit. And they kind of just leave it all out there, and it's catchy too. It's nothing, nothing too crazy. They've got some really good melodies and interesting ideas and good structure in the songs too. And they've had their first single was 2018. So going back, a couple of years there, called Break. Quite political, and all the songs quite political and edgy, and growing up in this age is all about that. Second single, PMF, which I believe that's the third song on there, correct? That was originally released in 2019 as a single, download single. And the third single was Frosty. That was last year, possibly start of last year, possibly that one. And on their Facebook, they described themselves as Black Sabbath's art-raged grandchildren. And they've got a real presence about them. The lead singer's energetic, and he's up front. And it's really good. Entertaining, great tunes. It's all good stuff. And they're young and they're out there, and they've come up with a good, really good single here. Visually as well, really good. Everything about that. I was going to kind of go like a Dawsey, sort of the Black Angels feel to them as well, a little bit, especially on track 2 on the B side. Now, Man on the Bridge, it kind of begins with an opening statement, which is really cool. It's like a little lyric opening statement, and then on 18 seconds, I've got my hands in my little pouch here, keep on. It's really cool. Anyway. Ignore me. Anyway, I'll carry on. Got some rolling guitars, that riff that really kicks in, and followed by an ever faster rolling drums. It sort of gathers momentum, really rolls on. Really good stuff. Conversational lyric style in this. Conversation really good. Just picked out some lyrics here. You can't tell me he's an OAP. You're having a laugh. He's got more electricity than I have. You're telling me he's got a degree. He's more off his head than I am. I really like that. Kind of tongue-in-cheek, bit cheeky, quirky, interesting lyrics, really good stuff. And it's well produced. It's really, really well produced. It's everything's nicely in the mix, and they come over really well. So put a lot of thought in this, and some meaning behind them. They're not, these guys have, they've been around since, been around about 3 years. It really comes through, and I think they've got some good backing there, and got some good people behind them to get this stuff out, and they do some live stuff, and I'll mention that in a bit. It's got a really catchy chorus to this one as well. It's, as I said, it's got great structure. At 2:20, it really rocks out, and there's some woo-ha, hoo-ha backing. They've got to do that very well. Woo-ha, hoo-ha backing. Sounds awful, but on this, it's good. A little bit of backing vocal. It's just a rocky, fun-loving, easy-to-like slice of indie rock pop. I've put really good song. Really good song. And what's interesting about this single is the second one, Castaway, the demo. It sounds a little bit different. Although, they're not. It's not like the first one. You don't immediately think, oh, this sounds just like the first one. Or sometimes you can get that, or something sounds familiar about it, but it's very different. Got a tidal wave of emotion on this one. It kind of sweeps you out of that way a little bit, kind of haunting this one, got a little bit doom laden a little bit. This is the one that's a bit Dawsey, the Black Angels kind of feel to it. There's a tom-tom start to it, which kind of, it gets a nice little interest in there, a little bit at the start, quite compelling. It's very bass driven, this one, and a lovely bass throughout this, bass guitar. The lyrics quite preachy, a bit pulpit preachy I've put in this. But very, very strong vocal performance. This guy's got a great voice, really good voice. Powerful, very powerful voice, and it pricks your attention. You want to hear what this guy's got to say. some scratchy but funky wailing guitar in there. It's got a heavyweight feel to it. Some lyrics, I couldn't quite pick out some of the lyrics, so hopefully the guys will maybe fill me in on it. They teach you to be kind, they teach you to be nice, and it says something I couldn't really make out, and then it ends the universe of the mind. But yeah, some really clever lyrics in there, and good stuff. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that track too. Really a good album, a good single. Hopefully the album will get an album this year, maybe, you never know, let me know. But yeah, really good single, 2 really good songs, and to be honest, about, you know, A, B, B, A, both could be A sides or B sides. I thought it's kind of very strong, and I love it. And their first piece of vinyl, and it's signed, so it's all good stuff. I like that. As I said, they're on Facebook, the Novus band. Go and check them out. And I've checked them out this morning. I'm going to have a look. Quite how I'd missed this, I don't know. But they did a kind of a stream, or part of a stream, at the Sunflower Lounge in Birmingham last night. So, but I think you can still catch it on their Facebook page. So if you go onto the Facebook page, you'll get to see them. And I don't know if it's just their set they've got on there, or it's all the other bands as well. I think it might just be theirs. So I'm really looking forward to having a watch of that. Yeah, the Novus, really good, interesting, active, energetic, really good indie post-punk, fun and games, and they got a lot to say. And the guys are from Birmingham, so they're local to here, which is good. So well done, guys, on getting that out. Really enjoyed it. Good stuff, and thanks for sending it through, all signed up. So I love it. I'll get that on after. So let's kind of wrap that up for today. Short, sharp and sweet. Probably still got on 20 minutes or something. But so yeah, the Novus, check them out. And they're on, got a few songs on Spotify as well, including this one. So it's all good. Go and check them out. And yeah, go and get the single. Honestly, really good. Another thing I was going to just briefly say, yesterday I started cataloguing my record collection. Now, I've only been collecting records, vinyl records, for like 2.5 years, maybe 3 years. Is it now? About 3 years. I'm up to about 250 or something, but I've never catalogued them, and it's just worth. Got my Excel spreadsheet and, you know, cataloguing them all, catalogue number, name of the artist, name of the EP. Started with EPs, and it's just interesting. It's worth doing if you haven't done it yourself, and you've got a expanding vinyl collection, or you're just starting out. Get your Excel spreadsheet up, start cataloguing them, A side, B side, what's on the run off, things like this. I haven't done the weights. Just occurred to me. I haven't done the weights. You don't get too anal about it, to be honest, but yeah, it's worth. It's interesting to see in my collection, you know, where those records have come from. Put the years down and think, oh, I've got quite a lot from the early 90s, 90, 91, 92. So it's quite interesting. It's worth doing. So catalogue your records when you buy one. Catalogue it straight away. Take a photo. Good for insurance purposes as well, of course. And it's good. I found it really good. So hopefully in about a year's time, I'll probably have done it all. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, so that's it. Episode 20, the Novus. Check them out. They're single, Man on the Bridge, which is came out last year, but it's only just come out on vinyl. So hopefully the guys have still got some, if you're interested in getting on board. Episode 20, yeah, dedicated to Neil Boland. So thanks for joining me, and take care and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, folks. Cheers. Thanks for joining me. Bye.